Hey folks, this is Matt once again. Coming at you with a film that I was looking forward to. I remember it was going to be released earlier in the year, but for some reason they pushed it back to August, which I don't really know why. And that film is Premium Rush, and it's a film that I did not get to see in theaters because it came and went like the wind. Like, it came and went like the wind. And it's one of those films that's really sad. Apparently it debuted at number 8, did really bad at the box office. It's a film directed by David Koepp, or Koepp, however you say it. This is the same guy who he helped write I Come in Peace and Toy Soldiers and Death Becomes Her and Jurassic Park. He was a writer on them. Films he directed, he wrote and directed Stir of Echoes with Kevin Bacon, The Trigger Effect. Let's see, also trying to think of other films he directed. Ghost Town, which I didn't see. Secret Window, that one with Johnny Depp, based on Stephen King. But Prima Rush basically stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt as a bike messenger in New York. He's a bike messenger in New York, and he gets this package from someone who was a roommate of his ex-girlfriend. And he's supposed to go from point A to point B, which is somewhere in Chinatown. But before he's able to start delivering it, there's this guy played by Michael Shannon who stops him, says he wants the envelope back, and he's like, "Well, I'm sorry, sir. Once I get it, I have to deliver it. That's the rules. I can't just give it to any stranger." And so he's very persistent, threatening him. At which point, basically, Joseph Gordon-Levitt has to get out of there, and Michael Shannon starts chasing him down, trying to get at any cost, including trying to kill Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And the film is pretty much like a 80-some minute chase, with little twists and turns, and well, I don't know if I call them twists and turns, but little stops, basically with a lot of really wonderful chase sequences where Joseph Gordon-Levitt is riding his bike through New York traffic and through he's being chased by like a cop on a bicycle. He finds out Michael Shannon is a dirty cop, and you find out what's inside the letter, why it needs to be in Chinatown. Get some help from his ex-girlfriend, and some all sorts of things happen. And that's pretty much the plot in a nutshell, which might not seem much, but I think what makes this film work is I thought it was really well executed. It's a really interesting idea. It's a different idea, dealing with bicycle messengers in New York. And the way he maneuvers the traffic, they got some really wonderful stunt people. It seems like Joseph Gordon-Levitt is writing a lot of it, and they also, if they use CGI special effects, they really did a great job with that too. It's one of those things that you wonder, like, wow, how did they do this and that? Because it's really well executed. A lot of good stunt work with the bicycles, and there's nice moments like once in a while, from time to time, he'll come to a situation, and then he'll like make little plans in his head, like point A. They show us an arrow. If he goes this way, he'll get hit by a car. If he goes this way, he'll bump a guy and he'll get run over. If he goes this way, he'll be fine, and then he goes that way. And Joseph Gordon-Levitt, very solid up and coming actor. I think he's one of the great up and coming actors. I like him in this film called Brick. Uh, he was one of the only things I could deal with in The Dark Knight Rises, to be honest. Uh, he did a film, I forget the name of it already, but he played a pretty crazy character in that film, but I cannot remember the name for the life of me. But Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he's definitely a guy who I really think is a solid actor, and he pulls it off here as well. And the film is very fast paced. That's another thing I really like. Is the film is 80 some minutes long. And of course, it helps that the beginning and ending of the movie starts with Bob O'Reilly. I think it's Bob O'Reilly. No, it's not Bob O'Reilly. Is it? I think Teenage Wasteland. I think. Shit. Dun. Now I'm sounding like an idiot. Shit. I should know the difference between those songs, but for some reason I'm brain dead. Just look real quick. Thank God for the internet. I should have thought of this. I should know what song that is, but I'm an idiot. First and foremost. Of course, it's going to freeze! Fuck you for freezing. I just want to look real quick. This is going to bug me. Yes, give me the soundtrack list, not the score. I'm not talking about the store. Yeah, Bob O'Reilly. That's what I'm going to say. Bob O'Reilly. Yeah, I was right. For some reason, uh, I was thinking Edison, but yeah, it was Bob O'Reilly. Okay. I was right. That was pointless, but I always want to double check so I don't get facts wrong. But um, again, what really made this film work was it was fast paced, it was straightforward, but it was a uh, decent story, but very well told, very well executed. Definitely no shaky cam. You can understand what's going on. You can understand the geography of when he has to travel from point A to point B. And I think he did some really good suspenseful sequences with him riding his bicycle through the traffic. One moment, Michael Shannon's trying to run him down with a car. Another minute, he's trying to chase down someone he knows. When at least another, that guy has the envelope, and he has to chase him down so he can get the envelope from him, so that Michael Shannon doesn't get him or anybody like that. There's a little scene where there's sort of the police garage, and he has to escape, so he goes like over the cars and like through these little narrow things and try to make it through the door before it shuts just in time. Uh, Really well executed. I mean, I think this is a very efficient, exciting flick. I will definitely want to own this film. Definitely want to buy this film sometime when I save up some money, because it's a shame this film uh, only made 29 million. I think that's only 29 million worldwide. If that's, yeah, which that's sad. Well, yeah, 19 million in the U.S. So it made the red. That's sad. I don't know what happened to this, and it got good reviews too. Really enough, even Roger Ebert liked it. But it got good reviews, and so I really don't understand what happened with this film. This film really got lost in the shuffle. I don't know if it was advertising or what, but again, it was like a blink and you'll miss it time that I got out of theaters. But I will definitely put this in my best of 2012 because I thought it did its job well. It worked as a thriller, it worked as an exciting chase picture, action flick in a way. Michael Shannon was good as the dirty cop. Michael Shannon is a good character actor. If you don't know who Michael Shannon is, um, I know he was the guy in that movie Bug by William Friedkin. I'm not a fan of the movie, but I thought that guy did the best he could. But Michael Shannon is a very capable actor. I know he did another film where he's worried about like this impending disaster that may or may not happen, but I haven't seen that film. But the people around him, like girl plays his ex-girlfriend, and the guy who's kind of wants his girlfriend. He's also the guy that Joseph Gordon-Levitt is chasing at one point. He's okay. I mean, he's really nothing special. Kind of a jerk. Kind of. He's pretty much a jerk uh, at times. But just very fast-paced, very efficient, very thrilling flick that I thought a really cool idea. This bike messenger having to run all around New York to get away from this dirty cop. This other cop on bicycle is chasing him. He doesn't want to get involved, but then he has to get it back. And the way it was filmed, once in a while, it's like everything's going on, and then it'll pause, like on a character, and it'll go back a little bit in time with. Although I will say, it works. I liked Safe, the Jason Statham film Safe. I will say this handled that better than it did in Safe. because it really starts out with the action, and then it just goes back a little bit just to show, okay, what's going on? Why is Michael Shannon doing this? If he's a cop, uh, what's going on with his envelope? What's happening? Like, how did that happen? So that was fine with me. I think it. Again, I liked Save with Jason Statham, but it was handled better in this film. And it really keeps the pace still really just goes really fast. Some would say, oh, speed on a bicycle. I wouldn't really call it that. I mean, speed is on another level. I love Speed to death. But this is a really good film that if you've never seen Premium Rush, I'll be honest, it doesn't come out till December, and I'm sure people are like, oh, how do you see it? Well, you can take a guess how. I wasn't able to see it in the theater, and it's not out yet, so you can guess. But like I say, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to see this in the theater. Again, I would like to have seen it, but it was sort of blink and you'll miss it. Now it's not in theaters anymore. I'm like, really? How the hell did that happen? Well, we need about 50 more things for The Dark Knight Rises and stuff, and we need some more for Prometheus, and I'm like, oh, great, thanks, great. Uh, to be honest, I wish I saw this than Expendables 2. I'll be honest. I like this more than Expendables 2. I like this more than a lot of films that come out this year. I can definitely see this in my top 10, if not my top 5 favorite films of the year, because it's just a really good film. And it's not that long. It's like 80-some minutes. And it just really goes fast. It's a really fast-paced movie. So if you type in Premium Rush and you watch the trailer and that sounds like, again, you watch the trailer like, okay, that sounds like something I want to see, go for it. Thing comes out in December. I don't know if I'll buy it right away, because if you wait long enough, then, you can get it for at least a little bit cheaper. But I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. And I think it's a shame that this film sort of got disappeared. And hopefully more people will check this film out and be able to check it out, because it's definitely worth it. But either way, thanks for watching, take care, and stay tuned for more reviews. Later.